Welcome back to Who's at the Chef's Table with Chef Dan. This week, your hostess, Doris WithaD, is sitting down with Chef Dan and the owners of Zaika Key Largo Indian Cuisine, Ganesh Selvam and his wife, Kimberly Mahalal.
Thing that actually, encourages me to work.
That's encouraged, right? And to me, like what's important is you're rounded.
Yeah.
You did the front of the house. And again, off camera, we had talked about this, how people open restaurants and they think it's so easy and they don't understand what goes into the background. Like you just gave us your background and that is what success is. That's what puts that heart of yours to care about where something comes from, what something is. You know, some people just think, oh, I'll just do that because everybody else does it.
You don't have the bubble machine thing.
You know what that is. You know what that is.
No.
So we have like a few different drinks up here. So everything homemade, everything made fresh. We use real ingredient, nothing, no shortcuts or anything. This is called mango lassi. And most of the place when you go, they use eggshell shade to color this.
Really?
Eggshell? Really?
Eggshell shade.
Oh, I know what it is. Eggshell,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Okay, but here you could see it's
a
only
mango.
mango pulp. That's
Yeah.
all I have. And the yogurt, we don't buy it outside. I make my own yogurt over here. Every week we go through about like 10 gallon of milk just to make yogurt for our whole entire restaurant.
your own?
use. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we make our own yogurt. That's how this made. Actually, it's Indian Alfonso mango pulp.
Right.
A little bit of sugar for like once you add the yogurt, it's gonna be like tone down the sweet flavor.
Okay.
And that's all pretty much is very, very refreshing drink that you pretty much get it every other Indian restaurant like mango
Oh,
lassi.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you kidding?
Oh, she
This
loves
is my
this.
favorite.
She
You would
loves this.
like
You knew
the
my
more
favorite.
It's probably you need to put all the way up. Let's try it on this one.
There it is.
Very nice.
It's just like a little show, like when the little kids, like sometimes you try to ask them to drink something nice, they don't want, they always want soda or something.
Right.
So it's something that will make them, encourage them to get the drink.
Encourage
And then
them to,
it's
yeah.
all natural, like nothing is artificial in this. This one is a mint lemonade we have up here. It's
Okay.
a fresh mint with some little bit of sugar. We don't add too much sugar in any of our drinks. We try to keep them low as possible.
Right.
If you want more sugar, we can always
You can
add.
always add, yeah.
But if you go over it, it's gonna be
You
very
can't take it
difficult.
out.
Yeah.
No.
So it's just a fresh mint and fresh lemon juice
Mhm.
blended together. And up here is a watermelon cucumber juice. It's a fresh watermelon and a fresh cucumber. They blend it together. There is no sugar in it. Just whatever the natural sugar that's present in the watermelon. And a little bit of mint in it to just give you like a pop and a little bit of citrus. That's it.
Nice.
For the digestion.
And that is chai, which is like a milk-based tea. That's Indian tea. It's served always hot. Probably you might be hear like chai tea, which is like chai tea latte, or
Yeah.
if you go to Starbucks and all those places, what they do is they just heat up the milk. They have like those synthetic syrup that already have flavors and stuff like that. So they just mix them up. Within a couple of minutes, you will get your chai. Here, we make our chai. It takes about 30 minutes process. 30 to 40-minute process. Every day we make it fresh. Every order actually. We actually get like a loose tea leaf, which is actually imported from India. Assam is one of the eastern part of India, northeastern part of India, where actually the tea grows a lot, and they are one of the very famous and high-grade tea in the world. We get them loosely, and then we actually boil them with some of the spices like cardamom and a little bit of ginger, fresh ginger, and everything. We actually extract that all those.
Oh, the sachet,
yeah.
but
Yeah, so this one is, we don't use the dip tea bag. It's actually like a loose tea.
Right.
I'll show you in a little bit. How we,
in a ball
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, so we actually measure them in a couple of scoops, and then we throw them in a hot boiling water.
Mhm.
And then it actually gets reduced all the we call them decoction, tea decoction,
Right.
like everything absorbed. And then after we pour the whole fresh milk, and then let them simmer for like about 30 minutes. So everything got like infused with the flavors, and then it's very good for your after you finish your meal
Yeah,
or any
digestion,
time of
yeah.
the day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
digestion wise. And
Yeah.
then if you feel like tired, if you want to drink something to boost your energy, it's really good.
Okay.
And then we normally serve them like white sugar. We do have a brown sugar. Could you bring the brown sugar, please? Okay. And you just like add the sugar and
I know she
mix
loves
it in.
that.
Yeah. Well, if you want, please let me know. I have more like.
Mm.
I love yogurt.
Thank you.
Anything yogurt related, I'm there. But mango is one of my favorite fruits.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like you knew. I don't know how you knew.
It comes
but
in
you
like
did.
a bigger cup. Actually, we just for a sample.
Right,
you
right, this,
have a
right,
one, try
right. This,
more
right.
like
They come in, they're a bigger size, right?
yeah.
Mm. That's delicious and refreshing.
Watermelon.
And these are always on the menu.
This always on the menu.
Always on the
We
menu.
always have it on the menu.
I didn't want to break the bubble. The
Oh, wow.
bubble's broken, so I'm going to try.
No worries.
I didn't want to break the bubble. Mm. Mint lemonade.
Yeah, mint lemonade, that one.
This is so natural.
It is, yeah.
You can feel the natural sugar.
And
Yeah.
I pick them up like every 2 to 3 days to keep the freshest available in the market. Whatever, I don't buy and keep like stocks like for a week.
Now you
That's
said
enough.
now you said the chai tea with the Starbucks. I wouldn't know that because I don't go to those places. Never have, never will.
So this is like
Yeah.
something like all day thing. Like let's say if you want something like it's like going to a coffee shop down here, but
Take a sip.
you see like a millions of so you could add a little bit. So this is gonna be a little bit bitter because without a sugar, it's gonna be taste different.
No, I
If
want
you
to
add
taste.
the sugar,
I want to taste the flavor. Yep.
oh
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of sugar, and that's the way you actually have them
Wow.
every time. Like
That's bomb.
Yeah, it's hot. It's fresh.
it's really hot. So a lot of them even get like an iced chai latte or whatever. But
I-
those are
It
not the real
smells
ones.
delicious.
I love my
Mm.
sugar, but I wanted to taste the freshness. You can taste the difference.
Oh, this is
She doesn't use sugar, so she
Oh.
knows.
Okay, but it's really piping hot. Like
Yeah.
so next time if you ever been to going to Starbucks, try their chai tea latte.
Ooh, no.
You see the
No,
difference?
thank you.
Don't do it.
No.
I told the
I
story
know.
100 times. I was in New Jersey in a casino and I wanted breakfast and all they had was a Starbucks. I went downstairs. I was traumatized by ordering a regular coffee. All I wanted was a regular coffee and it was traumatized. And I've never gone back and I never will
That's the coffee. Oh, the
because,
tea leaf you got it. Okay, so this is
Everything
the
is
loose tea
delicious.
leaf that I use.
okay,
So normally when you see those one in the pack are like a powdery substance,
right.
those are not the real tea leaf. What they do is like they take the tea leaf, they dry them naturally
Right.
for a little bit, couple of days, and then when they start to shrink, in a slow heat they roast them. How you like they dry them. It's kind of the process that they dry the tea leaf, and
Yes.
they only pick the tea leaf is gonna be the tiny one, the baby ones that comes out of the stem.
Oh, really?
The top part is the only they have certain days that needs to be popped out. The freshest, the youngest one, not the broad one that on the side. They never use them because they are more bitter. They're not gonna give you the same flavor. So the green tea is like just they pick that, they dry them, and then they pack them. Like so
Wow.
that is like the this is
That's what
they
it is.
actually kind of like a roasting method. Like they slowly in a big tray they keep on like now it's like a modern process they come. So they process them slowly and dries out and they become turn into a brown color like this.
Now that's about a quarter cup. How much tea will you get out
So
of
it
that?
depends on how much I'm gonna make. Depends on. So if I'm making like a half gallon, probably I put like 2 cups like that,
Okay,
and I let them boil with the hot and boiling water,
right.
and
Fun.
Then we add the cardamom, ginger, whatever spices we need to add,
Ginger and-
everything that infuses
My
with the,
favorites.
boiling water. And then
Oh,
after we're gonna add the milk to it to give a creamy and richer flavor. And then that turns out like this actually. And
Okay, I'll let you
here
have some more.
we have this is the brown sugar. Like even the brown sugar you see down here, they are like kind of crystallized.
Right.
This is the first form of sugar. So this is how they look. Actually, this is like kind of in a powder form.
Right.
When they actually take the juice out of the sugar cane,
Yeah.
and then they actually slowly cook them, and then they turn them into a kind of like
She don't
thick
need sugar,
consistency.
No, that was sugar.
but I do.
And then they put them in a mold, like a coconut shell kind of. Like
Right.
they use a coconut shell like as a mold.
Right.
And then after that, let them dry for like a couple of days, and then they flip them back, and they become like a thick cluster kind of. Like that's what they bring it to the market. It is like another form. They just create them
Right.
in a powder form, and it doesn't have any chemicals like bleach or anything. The sugar that we saw, like the white color one, it's all bleach.
Yeah.
So they use a lot of different chemicals to process them, bring it into
Process it.
white color, because when you use them for confectionery use like cakes and stuff like that,
Right.
you're not going to be able to use this form of sugar.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been using palm sugar now.
Yeah,
Which
that
is-
also,
which is the brown-
yeah,
yeah.
It's looks the same way like
Yeah.
palm. So
I've
it's
been- I've
just
been
like
using
a different kind of nectar. Like they actually source the palm nectar, and
Yeah.
then they cook. The process is same,
Same thing.
but it's a different
different
nectar.
flavor, yeah.
Like this is from the sugarcane juice that actually sugar was invented in India back like
Wow.
more than 5,000 years ago actually.
Wow.
So that's how when the British came to India for a lot of reasons. There is one of the reason too, like they actually spice.
Spice. and
They came for the trading. It's just only 7 British came to India.
Mhm.
And then they saw like so many different countries, so many different languages, but nobody had no problems. They all live each other together, or so they started to split the people with the language and all those things. So that's how it started, and then everybody started to fight each other, and then it was very easy for them to take over the country, and they ruled India for like 250 years.
Now, I think I read somewhere there's a heavy Portuguese influence.
There is Portuguese. There is part of India has like there is a place called Goa where actually was like the Dutch actually invaded. Like when the British invaded, there are like a couple of parts in India was ruled by the Dutch. So Goa is like more like kind of like a lot of people still like speaks Portuguese. You see the Portuguese culture over there. And then there is a part of India which was invaded by the French too, like before I was
Right.
like saying. So there is a place called Pondicherry, which is which was ruled by the French back in the days, and you can see still see those French architecture and how we see here. Like when you go in France, you can see like the roads and stuff like that, the drainage, all those things. They resemble same like how you see in France,
Right.
same like that.
Like a
So there are like
heavy French
so many
influence.
different influences, like different part of the world people. Even we have before the British, we were invaded by the Arabs. Same reason they came for like spices. Same thing, wealth, all those things. So gold,
Right.
diamonds, everything was like abundant over there. So they came over there for that reason, and they settled down. So Indian food is like just not like Indian food. It's like a mix of
It's a mixture.
different things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the naan bread and tandoor are not actually invented in India. It's actually traveled from part of Middle East, like from Afghanistan, all those like neighboring countries.
Mhm.
Mhm.
The tandoor actually was invented in mostly used in Afghanistan because of the sandstorm. When they have the sandstorm, they cannot have an open flame outside.
Yeah.
So what they invented, they cannot bury anything under the sand, and then it's very difficult to take it out. So
Mhm.
they invented the tandoor, like a clay oven, they bury it under the sand, and then it's still gonna, they're gonna put the charcoal inside,
Right.
and then whatever they need to cook. So they use the skewers to stick everything, and then put it inside and cover the thing, and that cooks the meat, so it doesn't gonna be like having issues like having an open flame or anything like that.
Right.
So and then the bread also the same way, the naan bread, that's how they started to do that. So they invented the naan bread, and then it slowly spread out to India, and then we started to incorporate with our spices, all the flavors and everything.
Wow.
So that's how the tandoor actually came.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Like different cultures, we did a Indonesian restaurant, and I didn't know. I'm probably saying it wrong. 1,700, 17,000. I think there's 1,700 or 17,000 little islands in Indonesia, and there is no set cuisine. Every island, I didn't know that. Every island has their own food, and I was like, wow, and very.
They have like a lot of Dutch influence over there too. In the Indonesian cuisine, like a lot of them, like even like there is like some Indian influence. If you go to Bali, there is a lot of architecture. Those are from southern India back in the days. The southern Indian thing, they used to travel to do the trade and stuff like that. Something over there. Ask him to make some calamari, the momo, and then maybe a lamb chops too.
Okay, I'm already putting chicken tikka masala and
Maybe korma?
Yeah.
You can ask him to make the moili too.
Moili?
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Yeah, ask him to make the moili, and then for now, bring them some calamari and the octopus.
Small portions.
No, those are like the one I said is gonna be like not too heavy. That's why I asked them to bring that one for you. So the octopus is gonna be one tentacle, so it'll be easy for you both to share.
Okay, because I had said no food, but that's okay. That's okay.
It's
I
a little bit like,
understand.
so it's,
No, it's your pride and
everything
joy.
You can pack
Because
home.
I'm editing this part. Yeah, because we're here to help you. We don't want.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. Like I want you to try to like.
Oh no, we already planned to come back and have dinner to do a
yeah.
review. That's already planned.
yeah.
You don't know about that. This is not on tape.
Okay, good.
So, yeah. Oh yeah.
So you could try.
No, I did my research and I liked what I saw though.
You want to do the closing?
Is there any more questions?
Anything that I didn't explain, please let me know because
No,
I just go through the
You did excellent.
questions, but
The only
I
thing
just-
that I think is how did you find your way into the industry?
And one other one, any future plans? Because I
Yeah.
think she had mentioned your remodeling stuff and also.
yeah,
Yeah.
So you want to start like?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about the remodeling.
remodeling.
Yeah.
So what I'm planning is in the future, I would like to do some. There's a lot of guests asking the same question. It's so much to try on the menu. We cannot try everything at once. I want something like a tasting menu or something. So we still waiting on a wine and beer license. I want to do like something like omakase style, but something not like on a high price tag or something. Something reasonable for everybody to enjoy.
Awesome.
With the wine pairing. It could be either 4-course or 5-course menu, something like that we're planning on. We're still waiting on our license. We both like it took a long turn over here because especially down in Monroe County, you have to go to the county first rather than the state. We just got our license last month. We're still on a probation period, like 30 days. They give us like, if somebody have like objections or something.
Right.
So they're waiting for so today is the last day. It's over.
Yay.
So hopefully tomorrow they will send me an email with the final approval.
Good luck. Yes.
And then I have to take it to the state. So it's about like a month and a half. So we plan to do that during slow season between September, October, something like that. Probably like once in a month or twice in a month, we do like a wine pairing tasting menu.
Awesome. We'll be back.
Definitely we'll be keep in touch with you once it's like as soon as it's like you will be the first one will be invited, and then
you.
we will like have them some tasting with wine pairing and all those things. And then I'm trying to have like a boutique wine, not like the wine that you get off when you go to a store. You see like something that you go to often, like Publix or
Right.
any other wine store that you want to see, like regular thing. I don't want to have something like that. I want something from a smaller winery,
Right.
which is made like a batch, small batch, and then,
We have somebody we're gonna put you in contact with.
okay, great.
Yes.
That's good to know
A
that.
restaurant, well, yeah, restaurant up in, Lantana,
Yes,
Oh,
similar, but that's what they do, small batch.
right.
So we'll
Mom and
put you in
pop.
touch with them.
thank you.
We're
Thank
all
you for
about
the
the mom and
information.
pops.
Mom and pop, that's what they are too, yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
My other question is, when was it that you knew that this is what you wanted to do for a living, for your life, and because you absolutely loved it? What was that moment? Like, I'm sure it was just
I
one
was
moment.
like going to my high school, like
Mhm.
probably when I was like 14 or 15, and my dream was like not to be. I mean, like I was like into cooking and stuff like that. Sometimes I help with my mom, but I'm not really like realized like what I want to be in my life. But when I passed by the culinary school that I went to,
Big thank you for hanging out with us on Who's at the Chef's Table with Chef Dan. This has been a SoFloDining production. We invite you to pull up a chair with us every single week. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. for a fresh episode. See you then!